Hey guys, Mario here from MTG Diagnosis, Doctor by Day, Magic Gather by Night, and yesterday we played some pre-release Phyrexia All Will Be One. It's the new set, came out. The story goes that Elish Norn, who's the mother of Phyrexia, basically the Planeswalkers tried to stop her plan of conquering the whole multiverse. Well, they thwarted their plans, and Planeswalkers all either got completed and turned into Phyrexians, or they died, got blown up or whatever. So we played pre-release last night. It was a lot of fun. There's about 20 people there at the pre-release, which is awesome that there were so many people there. And I was able to win these 3 packs. So I'm going to open these on camera for you guys so you can see what's in these set boosters. So my pre-release box did have a completed Nissa, which is awesome. Let me see here. I think with these sets, let me double check off camera. Yeah, so the rare is at the front. So there's the land. Nice, gorgeous lands in this set. It's the first common, Maze's Mantle. Next common is Maze Skull Bomb. Skull Bomb for every color. Hunter's Maze, there you go. That's the land for each color where you get to sacrifice to draw. Bring the Ending, which is basically the Silex. They were trying to blow up the Phyrexian tree that connects all the worlds. Shieldred's Edict. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. Choose one. Pretty good. Hexgold Hover Wings. So this is, oh wait, this was uncommon. So those are our commons. This is uncommon. Hexgold Hover Wings is our next uncommon. Slyvok Battle Chair is our next uncommon. 4 Mirrodin. Pretty cool that this 4 Mirrodin ability actually creates a 2/2 creature that you put this on. So got to consider that these are also creatures that you're casting for 6. So it's basically a 6/6 with trample. And then when the creature dies, if it dies, you can equip this to another creature to give it +4/+4 and trample. It's a big equipment. So this is I think, honestly, I like this way of casting equipments better than the original way of a casting equipment, where you cast an equipment and put onto, and then you have to tap so much mana to equip it. I'd rather have it where you actually pay a little bit extra to have a 2/2 creature token put on the battlefield that you get to basically make with it. Oxida Finisher. 7 for 7/5 affinity for equipment with trample. Rustvine Cultivator. So this is the treatment, the showcase treatment, which is like oil based, like paintings or whatever. Our rare is Encroaching Mycosynth. 4 for an artifact, non-land permanents you control, or artifacts in addition to other type. The same is true for permanent spells you control and non-land permanent cards you own that aren't in the battlefield. So pretty much makes everything an artifact. And then we got our rare foil, Kinzu of the Bleak Coven. 4 and a black for 5/4 flying. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life and exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and has Toxic 1. Not bad. So you want to get out creatures that have either enter the battlefield effects or have abilities, static abilities. And a Phyrexian Might token. All right, let's go to pack number 2. All right. Oops. I didn't see that was. And here's our art card. Look at that cool art. First one is, oh yeah, we got a foil Phyrexian land. That's pretty cool. I think these lands are going to be very popular. This is one of the equipments. It's 4 Mirrodin, meaning it makes a 2/2 rebel token, red rebel token. Pretty good. It's for common. That's a pretty good common. 6 for a 5/5 Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card for each opponent who can't. You gain 4 life. Actually, I like gain life rather than, for black, gaining life rather than opponent losing life. A skull bomb for black. Uncommon. Oh, nope, we got another Dross Pits. That's the land, the sphere land. So this is the land set for Unctus Retrofitter. This is our uncommon. Toxic 1 for 3 with a 2/3. 2/3 for Toxic 1. And it enters the battlefield with 1 target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/4 for as long as it remains on the battlefield. So that's not just a 1 turn, it actually stays that way for a while. So it's pretty good actually. I like that when you have enter the battlefield effect like that. Incubation Sac, enter the battlefield with 3 oil counters. 4 tap, remove an oil counter from Incubation Sac, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexia All. So this is great with Proliferate, because you can put more oil counters on it. You can remove an oil counter. Vat of Rebirth. This is an artifact for 1 black, so a low cost artifact. Always look into these because there are sometimes they can be broken. Whenever an artifact or creature you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Vat of Rebirth. 3 tap, remove 4 oil counters from Vat of Rebirth. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. So it's an uncommon for a reason. Here we go. A showcase is Saw Blade Scamp. 1/1 for 1 red for haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter, which is pretty easy in red to cast non-creature spells, and then tap, remove an oil counter to do 1 damage to each opponent. A Thrumming Bird, that's our other showcase. Uncommon, flying, deals combat damage to a player, Proliferate. So great great addition to any Proliferate deck. Rare is Black Sun's Twilight. Black X up to 1 target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. If X is 5 or more, return a creature card with mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield tap. The white one of these. So this reminds us of the finales from War of the Spark. So the green finale, actually, when that first came out, it was not that expensive. Now it's like $45 or something if you have a finale Devastation. So I like the white finale actually, if I was going to say which finale I would like the most. Malakathar's Watcher, it's foil 1/1 for 2 flying vigilance. When it dies, draw a card. So flavor for black is very typical for that. We got another might token. All right, last pack. Let's see, will we get something good? Will we get something spicy? One of the chase cards? Who knows? All right. There's our art card, a Dominus. That's the white Dominus. Oh, there we go. We got a Phyrexian land. Gorgeous. That's a mountain. Quadrotha Cackler. 3 for a 2/3 trample. When it attacks, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of permanents you control with oil counters on them. Very good synergy with oil. Blazing Crescendo. 2 for an instant, target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile top card of your library until end of your next turn. You may play that card. That's a good build. Actually, it's 2 for 3/1, and it replaces itself. So not bad for draft. Furnace Skull Bomb. So there's a red Skull Bomb, and sacrifice all the Skull Bombs. You can sacrifice to draw a card, but it also does other stuff too. Okay, our first uncommon is Transplant Theorist, so a lot of artifacts in blue. 4 for a 2/4. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. 2, put target card from your graveyard to the bottom of your library. Not bad. Blue Font of Progress artifact enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. 3 tap, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of oil counters on Font of Progress. I mean, there's a place for a mill. I don't think it's in this set. Serum Snare, 2 for an instant. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If that permanent had mana value 3 or less, you get to proliferate. Proliferate, blue and proliferate are very go hand in hand in this set. So what you want to do is put poison counters on your opponent and then start proliferating like crazy. 3-2. Okay, this guy unked this retrofitter again. Incubator sack again. So we got some. All right, Quicksilver Fisher. There's our showcase card. 5 for a 4/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Phyrexia will stretch from sea to sky, across worlds and realities, inescapable and perfect. Sounds like a true villain. All right, what's our rare? Argenta Masticore, 5 for a 5/5 first strike, protection from multicolor. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you discard a card. When you discard a card this way, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the mana value of the discarded card. Not bad. And you get to discard non-land permanents. That includes enchantments and artifacts as well as creatures. All right, and our foil is a rare Slow Bad Iron Goblin. 3/3 for Friction Goblin Artificer, I'm sorry. 3 for a 3/3, and then tap, sacrifice an artifact, add an amount of red mana equal to the sacrifice artifact's mana value. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. That's not that great. And a goblin token. All right, so as far as this set goes, I would say, there's some good chase cards. Elish Norn, Shieldred. They have all of the previous for Praetors, so you can open up Vorinclex, you can open up Jin-Gitaxias, you can open up Urbrask, Shieldred, and Elish Norn, and you can also find Atraxa, the new Atraxa, which is 7 to cast for 7/7 flying, vigilance, death touch, and I think lifelink. And when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 10 cards and pick one of each type of card and put them into your hand. So replenishes your hand. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this set, if you played pre-release or draft, if you're looking forward to doing pre-release or draft, if you play Magic Arena instead. That's not coming out until February 7th on Arena, so I always I think Magic the Gathering is best played on tabletop and with cards, so I prefer playing live opponents rather than computers. So no offense to anybody who likes to play online. I mean, that's if you prefer that way of playing, that's fine too. But I would encourage everyone to try checking out a local game store. You can go to wizards.com and locate a store and check out their schedule. Usually it's Friday nights, sometimes Saturdays, and as well as Thursdays and Fridays, or Thursdays and Sundays. So lots of game stores have multiple days and nights, and usually nights and weekends. So you can find a lot of cool people there. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and talk to you guys next time.